This happened again. Let me change this. Okay, I'm live, but again, it's telling me that I need to turn my screen around, and I'm having trouble with that. I don't want to do a vertical live. Settings here? No, share. Sorry about this, guys. I'm going to have to do this vertical. I did not want to do a vertical groom. I am still learning about this, and I thought everything was set for horizontal. Or vertical grooming is filming vertically is not the best in the sense that dogs are this way. So I'm gonna have to kind of back up my camera. I prefer having close-ups sort of bring it horizontal. So I will still have to do it this way for this live, but next live I'm going to be sure to know to turn it. Last week I did the same thing, and then I went to my settings and I changed it to horizontal, but for some reason I'm not finding where the horizontal option is. If any one of you know where the horizontal option is to do a horizontal video, please let me know. I flipped my camera and it just says it's locked. So this will have to do for today. I'm still waiting for my client, so you might see me step away from the camera. I'm getting everything prepared. So I prepare today. I have 4 dogs. So I prepare 4 washcloths. There's one missing. And I get a few of these just in case they're tiny pups. I didn't check to see exactly. I know my first 2 dogs were cut into 2 layers, and but they're cut pretty short. She doesn't leave them long. He doesn't leave them long. Yeah, 2 cottons, and then I have to check what else I have. So this was yesterday's soap and water. So what I like to do is empty them out. Usually I empty them out the night before, but my husband and I decided to go to the restaurant, and I just left the job and just left the soap in the bottle. So the cold water rinses out pretty good. If you're doing warm water, you'll have a lot of soap residue that stays. So with cold water, it does help for all the bubbles to come right back out. See, of course you want to see me empty, right? So I use one of these. Swirl. There you go, empty. So I'm going to start, since I have 4 dogs today, I'm going to put 4 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'll put 6 pumps and fill this up. So I have my soap down here. Hang on, you won't see this. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. So I got 6 pumps in that one. And this is the facial, a blueberry facial, so I only put 1 pump in there. So this one I fill out to the top. And then I'm still waiting for my client, guys, so that's why I'm just showing you guys this stuff. So I threw in 2 marbles. So this one I bring it up to that line there. It's got water. And yeah, I put marbles in there so that when I mix it, oops, how about 1 cat, not 2. It's, like the nail polish. You know how nail polish has those little balls in there? Metal balls or plastic balls. Well, I like to do that. Put my marbles in there and give it a good shake. So this is ready for puppy number 1. And when I say puppy, it's not necessarily a puppy. All dogs to me are little puppies. I call them puppies. So pups, I like the sound of that. All right, so I'm going to get grooming. Come on, guys. It's almost 5 after. You're late. Client is late. So, right. What else? So the water's ready. Everything's ready. And yeah. So I'm gonna try. Oh, now I can see. Oh, the last time I couldn't see. Hi, howdy, sister. You have a pink glow about you. Haha. Well, yeah, I have my. See, my grow lights are right here. Because I have plants down there. And I used to have my aquarium, but my aquarium is leaking. Well, leaking, yeah. So I had to give that aquarium away to someone who wanted to use it for a snake or something like that. They can use it as a terrarium. Pink glow about you, yep. So I'd rather pink than green. So I'm supposed to get another aquarium. Like it was a 55-gallon I had, so I'm gonna have a 65-gallon, and then I'm gonna bring my fish back in because he's outside right now. Will, his name's Will. He's outside in the pond. So I'll bring him in the fall. In the fall. But those aquariums are quite expensive, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to just try to find someone to adopt my little Will. And little Will is I think 13 now. Yes, Shelly. Is it the lighting? Yes, it is the lighting. Yes, as I was explaining, it's the grow lights I have for my plants, all of my plants. If you maybe you didn't see here, all of my plants there. See, I have a whole bunch of plants. Got these plants here, there, some there. Oh, I have a nice incense going here for the room to smell nice, and I got more plants there. So yeah. I have plants, I love plants, and my client is almost 10 minutes late. This is supposed to be about grooming, not about my plants. Let's see what's going on. Hang on, I gotta check my phone, but I can't check my phone while I'm live, right? Can I? No, I can't. No, I can't. I need a dog to groom. Come on, guys. I was scared of going live. You know, it says, because I set it for 10, and I was scared, a little iffy about starting it at 10, because I was afraid that if my client was here, and then I couldn't start it, because the client was there, and then I said it would be at 10, and then 10 o'clock comes around, I'm not there, so I started it a little earlier, so that's what I think I'm going to do, start it a little earlier. So let's chit-chat. Plants are lovely. Just wanted you to know you look pink. Yes, I look pink, and I prefer looking pink than green. So this is great, guys. So after when I'm done recording this live, I guess for those who, oh, he's just arriving. For those who want to skip this part, I don't know if I can edit this out afterwards. Let's Yes, so my plants are arriving, so I will be removing myself from the front of the stream to go get the 2 puppies, and I will be right back. You will hear me speak in French because this is no, not Shih Tzu, sorry, Shelley. They are cotton de Toulouse, but they are as sweet. They are fluffy and sweet. So yeah, you might not understand what I'm saying because I speak French. So do my plants. So I'll toss this over a bit. This, and we're gonna get ready for the bath. Won't be long, guys.
Allô, ça va bien toi?
Oui. Allô. Qu'est-ce qui se passe aujourd'hui avec les deux?
Comme d'habitude.
Comme d'habitude, 13, pas rasé. 13 mm. C'est tout?
Oui.
Oui, c'est tout.
Ouais.
Parfait. C'est les deux, puis je
Tu peux m'appeler moi là, 438 887 286.
Parfait.
Excellent, parfait. Merci beaucoup.
Je peux faire plus court aussi, les filles, ou c'est correct? Oui, je peux faire plus court, si tu veux.
C'est 13 mm d'habitude.
Regarde, je peux faire, regarde, ça c'est mon 13. Si on va un petit peu plus beau, on va 10. Ça, bien que pas, tout ça, c'est pas rasé. C'est juste.
Qu'est-ce que vous conseillez pour les filles?
Ben, c'est vraiment la discrétion, tu sais, de chaque personne. Tu sais, il y en a qui veulent garder plus de poils pour que. Il y en a qui disent que. Moi, je pas ça. Que quand que tu es plus long, que c'est un isolant qui ont moins chaud. Je pense que là, on a manqué de manteau, là.
Ouais, ça la remplace un petit peu, mais quand même.
Oui, un peu pour le soleil,
exact.
pas brûler
Ouais,
la
c'est ça.
peau.
Exact.
C'est ça,
Ouais.
tu sais, je tape au pied,
Ouais, exact,
chaud.
exact,
tu sais.
c'est ça. Non, on pourrait mettre la 10.
Donc, une coche, c'est juste 3 mm de tout.
Ouais, ok.
C'est juste des millimètres. On
Ok.
parle en millimètres.
C'est bon.
Ça vient à 10. Je fais des belles pattes pareilles, là, pour un petit patte pareil.
Oui.
Juste un petit peu pour
Juste
le
une
match.
petite poêle parce que c'est l'été.
Oui, je comprends
Poêle,
ça.
c'est l'été.
Oui.
Oui.
Parfait. Ça fait que je vais commencer avec
Oui.
Et tout à l'heure.
Yay, Gaston.
Oui.
Je vais mettre Arthur.
On peut le mettre par terre. Oui. Mettre correct.
J'ai peur qu'il fasse un pipi.
Ben non, c'est pas grave, j'ai ma mop puis je te le suis.
C'est bon, il n'y a pas de problème.
Ah oui, j'ai des couches. Si tu veux une couche, pas ça. C'est juste à tenir sur le bord. C'est vrai qu'on peut mettre une couche, hein? Non.
Ah, quoi? Le verre à chou.
Je vais mettre des couches. Ça va plus simplifier ma vie. Je commence à je vais mettre juste par terre.
OK.
Assis. Non. Sauf pour que le chien soit là. Tiens.
Voilà.
Tu peux faire la
Non, amuse-toi tant que tu veux.
Voilà,
bon.
c'est un verre à chou.
Zéro.
Excellent. Merci, Sarah. Tantôt.
Bye, tantôt.
Hey, Arthur.
Oh. Bon. There. Okay, sorry guys. Oh, you did. Yes. So, cotton to there. So here is Blue here, except Blue is pink. His name's Blue, and I've been grooming him a few years now. So he's gonna get a 10 millimeter cut today. He usually gets a 13. But I will be doing 10. They want it a little shorter because it is so warm out there. And still like to leave a little bit of that hair, a little bit of his coat because, when the sun hits the skin, we just want to be sure that he doesn't get any sunburns. Pull this off. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here for that. So I'm going to wash the pup. He gets 2 shampoos and 2 facials. So I'm going to start the shampoo. Wet him down completely. Any questions, please just let me know. I'm checking out the monitor to see if there's any questions there. Let's scrub. I always groom in sections. Pretty much anything I'll do, I'll try to be. Hang on. Show me your tail. Try to do the best I can to always do the same sequence, right? So I'll do their back. I'll do one leg. Scrub it up, the whole leg. Come in, do the second leg. Yeah. He's heavy, this one. And then I'll do the tail. So see, as I'm saying, I'm doing in sections. I prefer doing in sections because when I do in sections, I know what got done, what didn't get done. Yeah. This one here, let's do the one. Another one, whoops. He's strong, he's pretty strong. So I'm gonna do his neck. And then I move on to, I gotta do the sides too. And his belt. Whole chest down here, right between the legs. Yeah, sides, stand them up. one side of the side, and then I get belly done. All right, so now let's do his little facial. Yes, shake it all out, hon. Shake it all out. Whole facial here. Get some on the ears. There. Wow, that's gonna feel good, huh? Being all clean. Having a lot less hair on your body. Sides. If I'm not feeling any bubbles, because I didn't wet his face enough, I gotta come in with a little more over the nose. See, if this was a little Shih Tzu with a really flat face, let's get that soap off. If I can't put my finger between the nose and the eyes, I'm just gonna leave that and wash that with product at the table. I don't want to get soap in their eyes, and I don't want to get any water down that nose by rinsing him out, right? Right, so each ear, and we're going to give him a first rinse. Yes, the pup is so cute. Wait till you see how fluffy he is. You're so right. This dog is so cute. Okay, let's rinse him out. This was the first wash. I like to keep my water lukewarm. If you're hearing a hum in the background, that's just my air conditioner because it gets pretty hot in here and humid with the water and whatnot. So we give them a first rinse. It's a quick rinse because I'm going to do a second shampoo. Okay? A quick rinse to get all that dirt off. This is back, sides. Back leg, other back leg, and tail. Get most of this off as much as I can without going overboard. Now I'm going to rinse out his face. I'm going to show you how I do that. See, I hold down his nose this way. See, if I hold him like this, he can breathe. And I'm actually going to put it on top of his head like that. And I don't want that soap going in his nose or any water, so he can keep breathing. Okay. Chin. Wipe that up. Even on the sides, even if there's soap there, just wiping it up because now I want to squish down that ear. See, if I had water on this and I'd squish down the ear, you'd get the water right down to the ear canal. So I'm going to hold him down like on the one side. If he was smaller, I could bring my whole hand all around. Actually, I could probably to hold both ears. But he's got a bigger head. Bigger head. He got a big head. So that's fine for now. The last place you want to rinse out is always the belly because all of the soap goes down the sides. There we go. So we're going to give him a second shampoo. Alright, so back. I'm just going to put all the shampoo all over so I don't have to come back in with it. 2. Stand up, honey, he's a squatter. Sides, back of leg, sides, back of leg. And then tail. And belly, of course. Alright, so we're going to give him a second scrub. Scrub-a-dub. We need bubbles because these surfactants help pull that dirt away. Lock that dirt in the bubbles. And then when you rinse out, everything goes. So to the back, do the front foot, do the second foot. Now let's do the back side. We're going to do one leg. So do you guys know of the cotton de Tulare? Have you ever seen cotton de Tulare dogs? They are so good. These are very good dogs. They're small, but they have a bigger bark than most dogs. I guess that's from their longer nose here. So they have more echo in those sinus chambers, I guess. So this is the blueberry facial. So I'll get his nose here between the eyes. I didn't get enough in there, so put a little more. Careful not to get any in the eyes, of course. Between the eyes, sides, top of the head, round and round, nice little circles. All right, ear, and then we're going to rinse you off and go dry you. Let's rinse you off and we'll dry you. All right, so let's do the second rinse. I'm here for any questions, guys. Anything you need to say, right here. Don't hesitate. All right, so we're going to do this leg, this leg. You have a pink pup this morning, huh? Pink puppies. I'm going to get myself another light over the bathtub, over the sink, so that they don't need to, so they're not so, so pink. Because even for me, it's just a little annoying, just a bit. It's fine. It's funny because when my eyes get used to the pink, when I turn around, everything looks so green. There, honey. All right, so we're going to come and do the same thing. We're going to cup my hand over his muzzle here, point his face down, and set out so he's breathing under here. He's breathing. You don't want any. Yeah, sorry. Got that in your eyes. Did you get a little water in your mouth? What? What are you doing with cupping here? What do we need to do with that? Squish one side, get all of that out. Squish the other side, get all of that out. Hang on. You don't want any in your nose. I love these washcloths. I got them off Amazon. They are just amazing. They're actually, they're makeup remover cloths or something like that. I love them for when I'm rinsing these guys out. It reminds me of a chamois. I lift them up. This is the last bit of my rinse. As long as there is soap, I've got to keep my eye on that drain. If I'm still seeing just a little bit of soap, sorry, I have to rinse out the bottom part. So this is where it's crucial, guys, to really, really rinse these guys out really well. Because you don't want your dog going home, or if you're grooming the dog at home, you don't want him to go home and be itchy and have skin problems and it be your fault, right? You gotta take that time to rinse these guys out really well. Okay? But he's a squatter. He's hard on my back. He's really hard on my back. I can't even put the belly band when I'm, they say to use it, they say to use a belly band when drying. It's not they say. I say. You know, a belly band so that they don't squat. But this guy is so strong that he squats and he's actually hurting himself. He's like pulling down really hard. So this guy is really nicely rinsed out now. So he pulls down so hard that it looks so uncomfortable. So I don't put a belly band, I just let him squat. All right, we're done, guys. Completely done. That is one well-rinsed pup. I'm going to use my washcloth to come take most of this water off. here, here, there. Taking all that water off. See, I told you guys, it's just like a sham. Watch, I'm going to show you how much water I collect. It's crazy. Water. Look at this. That's as good as a shanty. All right, you want your towel now? Just get you your towel. There, take these off. Of course, I like to keep my area nice and clean after I've washed the dog, so shake it a bit. Don't shake anymore, I just dried that. Got a little water in here. I hate when it does that. I have yet to find gloves that are comfortable enough to wash the dog and that I don't get water in. Sometimes I get water in these gloves, but if you know of any glove that'll do that, please let me know. All right, there. All right, so now, moving on. Oh, I just realized I still have to do this in vertical. There you go. A vertical line, which I don't want to do. I don't want to do a vertical line. I have no choice today. Practice. Practice makes perfect, huh? Yeah. Still has a lot of water in there. Yeah. You're all excited, I know. Yes. So he doesn't like his face dried much, so I'm going to do the best I can with the towel. I'll do a little bit of drying with the force dryer, but I'll probably come in, we'll see, but I'll probably come in with a smaller dryer that I have. It's a brush dryer. That's what they call it. It'll be a little further than usual. There. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to take this one. Thank God for this, because I would be so wet. Huh? All that water. Yeah, all that water. Okay. In a second, I'm just trying this. Alright, so I'm going to figure out a way to do this so you guys can see it well. So I'll bring the dog in close. It's going to be all about the pup. Alright. He's all ready to be dried, but before, I'm going to use one of these, flea comb, and some ear cleaner, and some eye cleaner, maybe a little. He doesn't seem that bad for his eyes, so I don't think we're going to need eye cleaner. But we are going to come in and take the poopies out of there. He's got some in there, here, and some there. If he was all yellow and yucky in there, I'd come in and clean that all up with my eye cleaner solution. So I'm going to just comb this all out. Careful not to get this in the eyes. So if you're in a slant like this, it does help to not poke them. Come in with my scissors. Come in a small angle. We'll just take a little bit off later, just so that he can see right now. Hang on. And then later we'll fix it. What's going on here? What did you do? What did you do? Huh? Where did you go? What did you eat? What did you play with? What is all that yucky stuff going on in there, Blue? For those who just got here, this little pup's name is Blue. He's not a pup. He's a pup. He's not a puppy, but I still call them pups or puppies. We're still little puppies, aren't we? Yes. Okay, so I took a little bit of that off. We'll get him dried and stop annoying him with this little brush here. There. yucky. All right, we'll cut it out later. Can we do that? Let's clean his ears. Ear solution. Oh, guys, I am so used to the other angle, the other horizontal, that I'm showing you the bottle, but I'm not in front of the camera. All right, so yeah, he's got 2 ears, so we need 2 of these. I could easily go in with 1 ear, do 1 ear, back it up, 1 ear, and then come in and do it with the other side, but I don't like to take too many chances. It's one and the other. So this is my preferred way of doing it. Some people like to use liquid that you just pour in. I actually just like to switch. I like to use these pads here. You know, for a while I was just using just baby wipes to go in there, unless it's really, really dirty. So I like to use some alcohol. I'll use alcohol. I'm just going to spray it over there because I don't want to spritz it in the face. And we're going to mist on just a little bit of conditioning spray. Just a little. Oh, it seems kind of knotted. What are we going to do with that? This guy is a long one to do. Oh. There. All right. Let's shake it all off. Let's rub it in. Right. Coming with my wet brush. And I'm going to try to brush a little bit of this off. Out, I mean. With the shake. Like I say, this guy is strong. When these cotton detailleurs when they're bigger, because I have smaller ones that I groom, but this is a big guy. He's muscular, and there's a reason for that. Also, he still has his jewels back here. So whenever they don't get operated, wow. This is just one mat, guys. This is just one mat. I'm gonna have to see what I'm gonna do with that. Can I get that loose enough with my other brush? Oh, what was I saying? I'm not remembering what I was saying. Yeah, I have menopause brain this morning. Yeah. Show me this leg here. I'm gonna back it up. Okay. So I'm seeing that you gotta lift your butt. Oh. And I have his brother to do afterwards too, because there's 2 of these. Alright, so that's kind of good enough for me. Seeing what I got my work cut out for me. So I'm going to take out my mask so that I don't breathe in all of that dander, and that I don't breathe in any hairs. Because you know what, guys? There is a disease, and this is true. There is a disease called Groomer's lung. And if you keep breathing all of that in, dander, dead hairs and hair, all the little pieces of hair, when you're shaving, you see this little dust of hair that goes up. You breathe that in. It's like little pieces of glass, and that gets stuck in your lungs. So if you're not wearing anything to protect your lungs, you're going to be in trouble down the road. It's called Groomer's lung. I don't want it. I'll stay away from it. So it's going to get a little loud because I'm going to start the dryer. So those of you who have headphones on or whatnot, please bring down the sound so that it doesn't hurt your ears. Be warned. The dryer will be on in T minus 5, 4, 3, will I get this? 2, 1, blast off. I don't know why he's that bad this morning. Usually he's bad in the sense that I can't use a belly band to keep him from sitting, and that's the and turning, right? And that's the reason why I use belly bands. You know, so he's tied. He has his lead around his neck here, and then he has his belly band. And if he's pulling too much, I'll just pull this out, and I'll bring one leg into the loop here, so that he's not pulling so much on his neck. And that's probably what I should have done here too, but I'm going to stop the drying right now because dogs, as Mr. Cesar Roland says, you know, when they're at a 10, they're at a 10. And he's at a 12. He got my nice little carpet came off. He just does not want it today. But what we're going to do is I need to dry him because I still need to get him done, right? So if the dog really doesn't want it, I was just about to completely stop, and at one point he calmed a little bit down, but I'm thinking, oh my God, I gotta stop before he chokes himself, or it's not an easy job. See, I have air conditioning and I'm actually sweating. Not an easy job to be a groomer. You need to have patience and understanding, especially understanding. When you understand that this is a living being, he has rights. This is what I believe. They have rights. I don't see them as just a dog. You know, I feel that they have their right to want something and not want something. If they're scared. If they have fear, they have a conscience that's saying, I don't want this. I need to be protected. So I am plugging that in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in with this little guy here. We'll see how he reacts to that. He should do better. There's another dryer I want to get. It's this little dryer. Oh, what's it called? The fuzz? I don't know. Hang on, I just want to answer a few questions. His name is Blue. My female cotton's name is Pink. Oh, that is so cute, Vicky. So yes, this little boy is blue, and I guess yours is pink. And I hope the dog learns not to say, yeah. I don't know about that. I've been grooming him since 2022. Since spring 2022, I see him every 8 weeks. So he likes to be that way. And he was a baby when I started grooming him. And he's not getting used to it. I'm letting him calm down. I'm going to start this over here. It's like kids, when you want to show them off, they never do what you want to do. Yes, sister, for sure. Definitely like kids. I'm the one that needs this. So this little brush has warm air coming out. This is on the lower speed. I have a higher speed. If you want this is great for the dog's ears. They don't like to have their faces dried. This is a better option. You can always use your own home hair dryer, but I like this. But we'll see how he goes. I've tried this on him a few times, so I'll start off with a little bit of brushing so that he knows this big thing is coming to his face. All right, and I'll turn it on a lower setting and show him that there's air. So logically, if I get close to his ear, he's going to hear it louder, right? So he's going to think, what are you doing? And now he's actually saying, thank you so much, Liz, for not using that big scary dryer on my head. It's not only his head, he just didn't want the dryer at all. So if you want a good cut, the dog needs to be really well dried. So now that I see he's accepting it, not too bad, I'll bring it on a little higher, see if he's okay with that. And I'll bring it in and dry like that. There you go. Alright, so I'm trying to get this done as best as I can. So what's your favorite dog? What kind of dog do you like? Do you like, of course I know Shelly likes Shih Tzus. I don't know if Shelly's still around. But I know she likes Shih Tzus. poodles. And I only groom small dogs 20 pounds and under. So you're never going to see a big dog on my table. And I do these live videos every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And I have new uploads Mondays and Fridays where I do a full groom. But whenever, like, the video's pretty much played on fast forward. But every time I have something to show you guys, to teach or to just answer any questions that you probably had in other videos or whatnot, and I'll just slow down the video and then I will explain what I'm doing or answer the question. So just check out my channel. I have a whole bunch of videos in there. All kinds of puppies. There. See, I'm going to just try to get it at 85% dry. The rest will dry on its own, of course. Yes, I know, sister, you love those puppies. Yes, I know. But, yeah, if you want a nice cut, the dog needs to be really, really nicely dried. You know, the hair nice and stretched out. But in some cases, you just need to let it go. I'm not yes, I'm a professional groomer, but I'm not a show dog groomer, you know. He really doesn't like this. So I just groom family pets for their health and for their well-being. So there's no competition here in the cuts. Just need to get it done. Client's happy. Puppy's happy. So the rest, I guess, will have to dry on its own. I'm not really happy when I have to do that. Oh, I'll get the leg here. Because I prefer having a really nice dry dog. But I gotta get this groom going. And he's strong. I tell you guys, these little dogs, they may be tiny, but they are so strong. And if I let this guy dry out on his own, he'd end up with so many mats. This hair just needs to be dried. But as I said, I'm going to let it dry on its own while I'm here, but I'll be brushing it out from time to time to be sure that that matting doesn't happen and he doesn't have too many curls. You're just making my job that much easier, aren't you? Already you're long to groom. All right, he's not having it, he's not. And you know what, we also need to know when to give up. I don't mean give up, I mean when to let go. Because if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing yourself, and the dog doesn't want, you don't want any emotions building up. You don't want emotion building up. When you're grooming, you need to just not be filled with emotions. It's not good. Grooming and emotions are not a good mix. I want this back on there, honey. Can you step back up on there? You'll be good after that. Huh? You'll be good after that. Put my nice little mat up there. I prefer this one. Because if you're drying the dog's not letting you. What's going on in your head? You might be saying, oh no, the client really wants the dog to be perfect, or if you can't make the dog perfect and the client really wants the dog to be perfect, then it might not be a client for you. That's if you're too emotional about it. If you keep going and keep grooming and you don't mind the dog's pulling, the dog's this and this, whatever, and you're just relaxing into it, you're fine. As long as the dog is okay with it. You might be pulling, but as long as you're not, you know what I mean. As long as it doesn't get ugly. You don't want anything to get ugly in grooming. You just doesn't want, move on. You really doesn't want, you try your best, move on. And you let the client know, this is how your dog is. You know, not all dogs enjoy this. Actually, not all dogs. Oh, I'm not enjoying this vertical view. Okay, so I'm going to brush them out, and when you brush out your pup, you don't want to be brushing out on the skin. See, I'm not pressing, I'm just floating on top. Because these brushes, if you're using a slick brush, you just want to, don't pull, he's pulling, guys. I'll give you a little more wiggle room, but the more wiggle room you give the dog, the more they'll just start pulling further and further. So yeah, as you're brushing, you just tap and pull up, pull away. Now he has really loose skin, so I'll hold that. And the reason why I'm doing this like this, I'm not pushing down on the skin and rubbing like that, because if you do that, you're going to definitely cause burns. You know, it's going to scratch his skin and it'll start burning. Oh, we have this tail to tickle. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how I get rid of the knots in this tail. There's one way to do it. Shave it all off. Shave it all off. But we're not going to do that today. I think we're going to be okay. I might have to cut some out. I'm going to show you how I do that in a minute. We'll get to the tail after. So if you want to brush your dog, on the skin it's fine to use one of these. You have those little plastic nibs here. You can use that on the skin. That doesn't hurt. Hang on, I just see that I have other. Alright. Finally made it to a live stream. Yes! Yes! Finally! I know you missed it last week. Huh? So Lee and Mandy. So I'm guessing maybe I'm talking with Mandy or Lee. Let me know whenever I'm talking to you which one I'm talking to. Which person I'm talking to. And then after that, because dogs feel your emotions and react accordingly. Definitely. So the more you're pushing with your emotion, the more they're going to push back. And you don't want that. All you want to do is you want to get your pup done best you can, and you need to be honest with your client and say, hey, they don't like that. Don't pretend, like if you're a groomer, I'm saying, don't pretend that, everything went so well and blah, blah, blah. Because if ever the client goes to another dog groomer, we'll say, and it's best that the client knows how their dog is so they can let the other groomer know how they react, so that the groomer can be prepared mentally. See what I was saying a while ago? The more you give up here, the more they can pull away. But with him, it's tough because I try to do that, and he just keeps pulling till he feels like he wants to choke himself. So I'm always pulling him back. So what we're going to do here is I got all this side done. It's all brushed out over here. We're going to go to the back. We'll do the side first. We'll do the side. So there's all that matting in there. So in general, if I have all this extra brushing to do, because I like to see this dog every 6 weeks, and if I'm seeing him every 8 weeks, there's trouble. There's matting, there's brushing. So what that means I'm going to give an extra charge for sure. There's going to be an extra charge for all the brushing. And I'm going to let the client know that if the dog comes in with too much matting again, he'll have to be shaved. I want to see the dog every 6 weeks, or else shave. Let's shave. But for video's sake, you guys get to see the troubles that a cotton detillaire brings. look at all of that. I'm gonna try to bring it in closer. So we have some knotting here. Try to get rid of that. There are ways to get rid of that. I'm gonna show you a cool tool I have. Little matting knife here, dematting knife. See, there's blades on this side and knot on this side. So this side, you can come in behind the mat. You hold with your hand. You gotta hold the mat behind, and don't pull. If you're pulling, this is not an electric saw here. You have to saw it. You know, you have to cut. Come back in a few times, or like this, pulling up and away, not this way, not pull this way. So see that, cut the knot in a whole bunch of little pieces, brush it out. It's all on my brush and it's gone. Now there's more underneath here, but this I'm gonna come in and get with a shaver in the back. Pull in, pull up, 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 up and out. If I can get that out. Guys, I might have to shave that tail, I'm thinking of it. Well, maybe not all of it, but I don't know. I'm not gonna be doing this for an hour here. Can't. The dog won't like it, I won't like it, no one's gonna like it. It's not only about, you know, you tell your client. You need to tell your client that brushing out the dog won't be an option if it's just too much, especially if you're running a business. If you're, you know, if you had dreads in your hair and you walk in and go see your hairdresser, you don't warn her about it in advance. She's got other clients and whatnot, and you have knots, and you tell her you want her to take all those dreads out. That's not going to work for her. All right, so here he's got so many knots. I'm going to do some cutting. There's just too many. This is just so full here. That's just too much. And he doesn't want this. See how he's squatting down? He just doesn't want it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to cut. How am I going to cut? I'm going to cut with these babies here, thinners. So you come in, you grab that knot, and you give yourself a few cuts through that knot, like that, just a few, okay? And you start ripping that apart, there, and then pulling it out, there you go. Knots out, see? And you don't even see any scissor marks. So we're going to do the same thing right here. There's another huge knot right here, right in there. Seriously, guys, this knot is so thick, I think that I'm not even sure if my scissors going to make it in there. Jeez Louise. So what I'm going to do is, see, because the mat can't get between those teeth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another option. How about these? I've been grooming cotton detailers for so long, knotting is not a problem. Haha, I made it funny. All right, so I'm going to come in, tail's this way, knot is over here. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to just snip in the same direction as the hair. Now we will be losing some hair here. I have no choice. If I don't shave it out, I'm going to have to do something. So like this. See, right here I can use this again. I'm going to do that. Just a few snips. Trouble getting in there. All right. Is this becoming a dematting video again? Last video, I think this is what happened. So I'm holding the base of the tail here, so it's not pulling. It's not pulling. So you brush out, rip it apart, brush out again. Still doesn't want me to be holding his tail, but I'm not hurting him. See, he's not saying anything. There are some dogs that will, you know, be a little more sensitive than others. I call it emotionally sensitive because it's not really hurting. They're just going, don't do that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. So see what we got here? All of that. All of that. I'm going to back this up. See if there's any questions here. did I close? Reconnecting. Sorry. I pressed the wrong button. I hope that didn't do anything. Yes, because dogs, yes, it's Mandy. Oh, okay, Mandy. Thank you for letting me know. I know who I'm talking to. All right, so your comb's best friend. You gotta go down to the skin and go see what's going on knot-wise. There's a lot left. Turn you around, and we're gonna go in and get serious here. We get really serious here. I'm just gonna cut all that out. Yeah, I know. Do you want a break? Would you like a break? Now we come back in later. I think we're gonna give him a break. See, we can do that. That's what I'm gonna do. He's really not enjoying this, so I'm just gonna finish the brushing on this side. See what's going on with your dog. We'll finish the tail after. It's okay, guys, to come in and do things after. Give them a little break. Give your arm a break. So here he has his jewels here, always holding the jewels. Be sure that I'm not scraping or scratching or whatnot. Okay, when you turn around, I'm gonna have to give you some wiggle room. Hang on, I'm gonna do it like this. It's not out here. I don't get it. Why is there a double knot? Can we do this? Can you turn for me? Turn this way. I can see the client. Look at this here. The client came in with a pair of scissors on both legs. So that proves that there were some knots here, some matting that went on, and they figured, oh no, I don't want to bring her to the groomers because then she's going to have too much to do, and we really want to give this dog a haircut and not a shave. Because if this dog would come in and he would have had all of those mats that they cut out with their scissors, because I know they did that. This is not my work. I know they did that. Then I would have shaved the dog down, and this just proves that they just didn't want me to shave the dog down. So I won't shave the dog down. He's doing pretty good. He doesn't have matting on his body. He only had some a little bit on his tail. It's got some wherever, you know, the leg will rub. It can be behind his ear. We'll see behind his ears what's going on. You know, if they have knots back here, it can be due to many different reasons. It could be due to, they could have ear infections that's bothering them. And then they just rub their ear because it's bugging them. Up. Watch your face. Watch your face. I don't want to knock your face. This side here. So yes, I'm always holding the skin down. Always holding that skin and brushing in front of the skin on my finger. On my finger that's back there. These little knots come up pretty easy. Just gotta poke at them. Yeah, this is easy. As if. All right, we're almost done. Are we almost done? Show me your face. You gotta show everyone your pretty face. Just good, pretty boy. Pretty boy blue. Take this off, and we're going to see if there's any matting back here. I didn't feel any in the tubs. He seems to be pretty good back there. There. This comb, these are the best combs, guys. If you can get yourself, if you're at home, you're just grooming your dog at home, get a metal comb. They're so good. It really lets you know if your job is well done. When you get down to the skin, sometimes we'll be brushing and you brush on top and you don't realize that the matting and knots are all stuck to the skin. Right. Next to get to cutting. We're almost there, guys. I just need to check out this ear here, this side, under the neck. Feet. I'm hearing the knot sound. See, I'm not pulling away. I'm pulling up, up, and away. Poking up, 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 up. No. Now he hears my husband on the other side. And I'm not combing down on his skin. It may look like it, but I'm not. I'm pulling away. Away, 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 away. Yes, I need to hold your face. Yes, I do hold the little beard there. So yes, for sure, he's getting a little extra charge for this. Guys, what the heck? When was your last groom? When was your last groom? April 30th. How many weeks is that? Let me know how many weeks that is. April 30th. I'm too concentrated to think and count. Sorry about your teeth. April 30th. How many weeks are in April? You're supposed to be in every 6 weeks. Yeah. How come that didn't happen? Maybe he was booked, because usually my clients book in advance. Maybe he booked, and then something came up, and he called me, and we changed it, and I didn't realize. Oy vey, guys. Whew. And not only that dematting is... Alright. Usually doesn't come in this knot. Of course, like my sister said a while ago, it's like those kids that are supposed to be nice, and when you want to show them off, they don't show you there. I'm just mumbling here. Alright, of course sister got that. At least 1 week, 8 weeks. Well, 8 weeks is too long for this guy, unless it's because they went in the pool. So that's very possible. It was very hot lately. We had a really, a huge heat wave. So it is more than possible. Whoops, hang on. You're sensitive in this area? Yes, I know. It's really possible that this dog, they ended up wetting him down because he was too hot or something, got wet. Maybe went out for a walk in the rain. I'll tell you back up. We're done the brush. I just wanted to get this here on the side. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the pads. I'm going to change my camera. So everything should flow from here. The air conditioner is not enough. Alright guys, as I said, I am so used to using the horizontal, but this groomer needs water. Let's get this groom going. You guys are troopers to stick around with me for all this boring part, but I hope you learned some stuff along the way. So I'm going to get my garbage ready. Woo! Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's get grooming. 30 blade with the paw pads. As I always mention, if you're a beginner groomer or just a home and you're using these clippers, please use a 10 blade to get yourself used to it first, because these 30 blades can cut. I never dig into the pads with these. I just float right on top. Because if you dig into the pads, you could get a bleed if you're not used to it. I just don't take my chances. I just clean it out good like that. If the dog was kicking around and making a fuss about all of this, I would be using a 10 blade. Because I don't want any accidents. I don't want accidents. So the 10 blade is actually longer than the 30 blade, forgot to mention. It took me a while to get that concept. You think, you know, anyway, that's it. It took me a while. You see that? Get that done. Right here, right there, on the sides. All right, so I'm done with the 30 blade. I'm going to come in with my 10 blade. And I'm going to turn the puppet around. We're going to go up, up. So I'm going to come in, lightly skim this off here, right at the top. The reason why we're doing this gets all matted up, it's just really disgusting. And at the tip here, they'll get a whole bunch of pee-pees, and then they'll get mats in there, and they can get infections and whatnot. It's just uncomfortable. So I don't shave these jewels. I go to the side here, each side. That's way too sensitive. I don't shave that. But I do come in and cut. So you want to shave, a little bit above. Oh wow, look at that. He has a, see this bump? He has hernia there. So I'll come in so that because the jet, the jet stream comes out, and you don't want to get the pee-pee all over his fur, so his hair, his coat, whatever. Come in on the side here, we're going to do underneath. I tried my best not to pull out this way because this socket here doesn't really have that rotating like in the back. So I'll try to do my best in front like this. Sometimes I'll pull and it'll come out this way, so as long as the dog's not crying, I'm fine with it. So you shave under the arms because you want to get rid of all of that hair so that that doesn't mat up underneath. You don't want to do any brushing under the arm. On the side here is fine, but I mean right in the armpit. Any questions? I really struggle with getting my little girl to stand up while I shave her belly. Okay, so if you're having trouble, some dogs, even senior dogs, some dogs have hernias, and you don't want to be lifting them like this, If you can't do that, like that, you can always come in. I'm speaking to Mandy. You can always come in from the side like this and do it this way. Like that. Come in, do your best. And your pup's a female. I usually, I take a fair amount off just the same, but if she's really having trouble, the part that really needs to be cleaned out really is, well, I don't have a female here, it's really here, So if you lift up the leg and you come in with your 10 blade, it's got to be a 10 blade, don't do a 30 blade here. So you just come in and you swoop in one side and swoop in the other side. So that should help you on that. Or lift here, underneath to come to the belly. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you're having trouble with her, it doesn't have to be perfect as long as you're taking some off and that she's comfortable, you're comfortable, and you do the best you can. That's what's important. So not all dogs like the whole up thing. This one does. Some I'll go and bring them up and they stay sitting down, so I can't do anything. So I hope that helps. I'm going to do this side here. Could I do it? No. Come in. You've got to be careful under the arms too. Let's see if I did a good job. See, that comb is telling me I need to take them all off. Side here. No, you don't want that. Take a little off. You might end up with a hole here. nails done. Well, let me know how it went, Mandy. If next time you try, I don't know, we'll try to figure it out. It's not always an easy thing, but as long as we can, as long as your dog is comfortable, as long as you're comfortable, just get what you can done. All right, so we're going to do the toenails here. Turn you around. The nails again. So I'm just going to tip off a little bit. It looks like Dad did some. No, he just got scared. You're okay. Oh, you know what? I remember. I'm not supposed to do his nails. That's why he says Dad did some. Hang on. So in his, it says don't use belly band for drying. Long to do. Prices with a bit of brushing. Squatter. Still has his jewels. Oh, it says do not do nails because the client does the nails. So that's why I'm going, well, they look a little short. I just need a little off here. Okay, everything's okay back there, all right. So I am not to do the nails. I remember the last time that I tried to do his nails, we did have a struggle in the sense that he tried to bite, he was growling, he was being a bad boy. And then the dad said, no, don't worry about the nails, I do them myself. So his nails seem to be done. So that's why I'm not going to do the nails. All right. I forgot about that part. You are a loving pup, are you? Yes, you are. Okay, so let's get into the cut then. I'm going to skip the nails. Okay. It's okay, I won't touch your toenails. I won't touch them. Papa's going to do it for you. And let your daddy do it. I won't do it. So I like to lift the foot underneath here and just come around, all around the toes like this. I don't do it sideways. I try to do it flat like this, best I can, because I like it to bevel a bit. I don't want a flat side. Like that. All right, out. This side here. Oh, you're not seeing me. Darn vertical. Darn vertical. You know, and YouTube's really pushing out these verticals, right? They really want people to be watching shorts. The long form video, I don't know if that's going out of style, but they're really, really pushing the shorter videos. Let's do this here. We're pushing it out. The algorithm is more for shorts. There. All right. So I got those toes done, and now I'm going to cut. They want this time. I usually do a 13 millimeter. This time they asked me for a 10. So that is it. Number 2 comb here, and is 2 comb on top of a 30 blade. And now we're going to start the cut. Sit down. You want your dog to sit easier? I push down into the back of the. Just do this like this. Push down, and it'll lift and sit. Push this way. Push them back like that, and they'll sit in your hand. Works every time, pretty much. All right. So let's get a 10 down in there and take all of that off. Oh yeah, that's gonna feel so good, guys. Look at all that hair coming off. As you know, dogs have hair, cats have fur. I'm not made the same. See, I just dropped my cord, but it's a cordless, so. Wow, magic. How come the clipper's still working when you lost your cord? It's magic, guys. Just nice long strokes like this. I'm not going to do the side here. I'll do the other side. And off the shoulder. Lift them up. Bum. Sides here. Take it all off. There may be some clipper marks right now, but after I come in with my comb and my scissors, I'm going to do scissor over comb. I'm going to show you on the other side. You know how they say you're supposed to go with the lay of the coat? Not really a lay with this coat. It's just fluff. I say go with the lay of the coat because it will leave clipper marks if you don't. But see, I'm going downwards and there's still clipper marks there. So this type of hair here, when you're cutting in cotton, this is cotton to live for a reason. I don't know, I'm going to fix this here for it to look nice, but it's going to be what it is because they came in with a pair of scissors and they cut that up. So I'll just fix it the best I can. Right. This side here. Imagine if we didn't take those knots out, this wouldn't be able to go through. Alright. Pull the tail in here like that. And right on top of the tail. Pull the tail up. I'm going to do a nice X here. Careful, he has jewels. Leave that there. Leave those jewels there. So I'm going to show you here. Come see here. Get in closer. I don't have a camera guy or camera girl. So if I'm going down this way, there still are clipper marks. Clipper marks, clipper marks, clipper marks. Now I've tried from clipper to clipper, does the same thing everywhere. Brand new clipper. So I like to come in sideways, so like that. As I said, I come in with my comb afterwards and scissors, and I do a scissor over comb to try to get rid of those marks the best I can. Try to make it look nicer. And can we turn you around, honey? Can I? Do you mind? Can we turn him around? Oh, wow. Just thank you so much. That's sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Aw. Is that my birthday gift? Aw, let's do this neck here. Do the neck. That. Oh, darn it all. There's a little knot that was left. I'm just going to cut that out with these. Okay, I'm going to just mention to you guys here, whenever you want to cut a knot out, give me a second, sorry. Whenever you want to cut a knot out, it's best not to pull on the knot and then try to go cut in. You see when I pull, see all of that skin, there's skin here. That's skin, the knot is over here. So if you do this and then you chomp in there, you're cutting off the skin. So you really want to hold the skin, feel where that skin is, and come in front of the knot and just snip, snip, snip. And then brush it out. We don't want any cuts, right? There. We're almost done this part. Under the neck, right here. Right there. This side I like to brush up. Not brushing like this, not on the skin. Tapping because you don't want to scratch your dog. Okay, nice. And we'll do the other side behind the other ear, like that. And right behind the ear. Aww. There you go. Now let's do the belly. So he's fine with the up. Oh, see? As I was saying a while ago, he's just sitting there. Doesn't give me much space for my clipper to go. Are you getting tired? Is that what's going on? Can we stand? He's just laying on my hand. He's got all of his weight on my hand. You go up, 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 up. Oh, let's help you up, honey. Oh, heavy on the arm. I'll come down this way. You know, see over here at the bottom part, I like to come in this way here. I'm going to fix all of that with the scissors anyway. All right. Between the legs. And then we're going to do your head. You do your head? Yes, we're going to do your head. Woo! All right. So, how long do we do your head? 16 millimeters. Let's get that out. This is a 16. That's my yellow. It's a 0. That. Now I'm going to come in and do the front, the top and front. So bring it right towards the front. Just be sure that you're not coming in this way. You don't want to poke their eyes, right? So you're skimming off the front. What I like to do is pull all of the hair back, the skin, and then come skim off again. So then I'll get more of that hair off. A little bit on the sides. There, that's it. Next, we're all done with the clippers. Now we're going in with scissors. The rest is going to be scissored, hand scissored. Put that away. All right. So let's clean up this area quick and get the hand scissoring going. Okay. So when I hand scissor, I like to use a few different scissors. This way. And I already did under his feet. I cut around. And we're going to start with the back end here. Oh, and make all of that straight. He's bumpy. All those bumps there. Alright guys, I usually like to make that nice straight. But here we got something we got to deal with. It's the fact that this little pup had a haircut from mom and dad. So it won't be perfect. And that's okay. So when I come and follow, I'm holding his jewels back here. You got to hold that back here. Finger between the jewels on this side and this side, we're free. So coming this way and a nice curve. Oh, is he yawning? Come out here. He got a lot of, they cut a lot out. See, there's a hole here. There's like a hole there, and see all that? Anyway, we're gonna do our best. It is what it is. I'm gonna come straight down, like that, straight down, straight down. And I'm gonna do the inside here. And I'm going to go straight down. I'm just making a box. Straight down this way, well, following the angle of the foot. You did the curve here. All the time we're holding the jewels are on this side of my hand. The hand's underneath, protecting. All right. When you change the dog, angle of the dog, you can see areas that might have sticky eddies. Pull up. And you come straight down here. As I said, there are some holes there because the client went and cut some. But I'm going to try to correct it the best I can. Right? So I'm going just straight down the leg. Down, 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 down. Just like the song. Down, 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 down. Right. Front here. It's got holes. Again, you see those holes? There's nothing equal about this. It was cutting there, and now it's long. And alrighty then, let's try to correct this. Coming in with my curves. And come in, give a nice soft. Just follow the leg, right? Follow the leg and eyeball it, guys. Just eyeballing it. That's how I do it. Okay, stand them up. That's all of that. Now we're going to curve from there to there. Fingers back here. See my fingers? See these fingers? Right back there. So I'm sure that if I'm going to catch something, I'm going to catch those fingers before catching the skin. Okay? So come in and I'm touching my finger here. Just to be sure that I don't go any further than that. At one point you get used to it. And you just know, right? So now I'm going to come in and do this part here. My curves. See this again? The fingers are right there. So I want to touch my finger. I'm touching my finger like that. Be sure I'm not going any further than that. I follow my finger. Don't want to cut that. It's down. Now remember, over here, yeah. So he has his little pee-pee hair. He has a hernia. If this was a female, I'd come in and feel to see if she had any little teats here. This is a male. He doesn't have any. Come in and cut. Best I can, nice and straight. All right. So of course, I always come back in and there's sticky outies, but that's okay. So I'm come to the inside of the leg here. Go straight down. Lift the leg up a bit. I'm going to try to do a straight line. Can you see me? Yeah. Do a straight line here. Best I can. Going straight on this side. There. Okay, so I shape the leg the best I can. Come in, I'm going to shape underneath here. So whatever is on the body, cut around, on the body, stay on the body. This is the body, and this is the arm. Okay, so I'm going to just come and take all of that off. And I'm going to come in with my scissors. Oh my God. Oh, sorry guys. So this is what I'm saying, the body. So we're cutting on the body. Oh, these darn verticals, I swear. I'm going to... Oh, I can't stand them. I can't stand them. Okay if I want to just chit-chat, but... All right. Curve that out. Next, so I'm going to want to do the side here. I'm holding this body. My whole arm is underneath. You see my whole arm is underneath. I'm holding this body here. And I'm going to fluff that up. Down, down. So, let me know in the comments, are you a groomer? Are you a groomer? Are you a beginner groomer, a professional groomer? Just hanging out with me this morning? Are you a mom or a dad? It's just taking care of your pup at home. Let me know. I need to get to know you guys, right? I know you guys watch my videos, but I'd like to know who I'm talking to and who I'm, who I'm teaching. All right. So now that all that's done, this is where I go with my scissored overcomb. I'll grab my scissors and I'll come over and I'm just going to whip in my comb in there and tip off the edge, just the edge of the hair, wherever it's, see there are places it's longer. Are you guys seeing this? Let me know if you're seeing this. I think it's okay. I'm just coming in and tipping off. If you're not comfortable with doing it with the comb, I just like to do it with the comb. Comb this out, see? See? See how much softer it looks? If you're not comfortable with the comb, you can always come in and just float right above. You need a steady hand. You don't want to cut your dog. Just float right above. Okay? I think he's okay like that. He's not bad, okay? He still have your brother to groom too, eh? Yeah. This room's taking a little longer because of the mats he had and the fact that I'm doing a live video and I'm talking. It's always a little longer. Okay, so I got all of that out. There's no fast forwarding in this video, so that's all nice and simple. So we're going to do the front here. So we have these 2 paws to do, the other side, back end and the head, and we're done. It'll be a while. Okay. You groom houses. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, so Mandy, I am a fur baby mom. I'm just trying my best to keep my little girl looking her best. And your best is, trying your best is what's important. Mandy, you're doing a good job. I see that you like to, you're caring for your pup because I see that you ask questions and you're watching videos, so that means you're caring for your pup. You're trying your best. That's what's important. Okay, so I'm going to come in and go from the elbow here, and I'm just going to go straight up. You always got to be careful. There's that little nub of skin there, that little toe, an extra toe. I like to do the inside, like that. See, there were some knots here, a few knots, but I don't like brushing those knots out on the inside, so sometimes I just come in, and I just, with my scissors, I'll come in and I'll cut into the knot. I'm going to hold underneath, fluff all this hair up. Again, he had some of that hair removed from his mom and dad. So all you want to do is be parallel. Just parallel, and go all around. The easiest way is to make a box. So you come in and you do one side, and you do the other side, and then you do the top, and then you join both sides by getting rid of the little edge. That. Come in underneath and please hang on, hon. Hang on. You're not enjoying this part. I know you don't like it when I play with your feet. So I don't like this. There's a hole here because of what they went in and cut. So I'm kind of going to just come in with my scissors, and because there's a hole and this is a little longer, I'm going to try to do a half-half, right? I'm going to come in and cut some of that edge off just so that it's not so visible. And it's not bad, Mandy, when you're grooming at home. You know, you practice on your own little puppy, so practice makes perfect. When I started grooming, my 2 dogs, Samu and Valentine, they both inspired me to start grooming. This fall it'll be 14 years. So they inspired me to start grooming. And I got to practice on them. I had a little Shih Tzu. Valentine is a Shih Tzu. And Sam was a mix of Bichon and Shih Tzu. But they just passed away, both of them, within about 2 months, month and a half, 2 months. They both passed away, one after the other. And now I'm left with their baby, their Mr. Baby Bud. And Baby Bud he's 13. He'll be 14 in the fall. Alright, so I'm going to do the inside here. So, if you are a professional groomer or a beginner groomer, always remember, it doesn't need to be perfect. Of course, you want your best work done, and we're proud of what we do, right? We're proud. But if the dog doesn't allow it, or in this circumstance, his fur, his hair won't allow it, because he has so many different cuts from the client. That's okay. They just wanted to be sure to get rid of those knots. They didn't want them shaped down, and probably also because the knots were bothering them. They're just taking care of their dog, right? They're just taking care of their dog. And that's okay. All right. Are we good here? Are we done, honey? It's underneath. Just come. Put that here. Actually, I'm going to go in with these instead. There's no set law, guys. Seriously. See here? It's got a bigger hole under here. That's because I had to shave more off. So it's got this hole here. He had a knot. That's okay. He had a knot. Let your client know if you don't want any holes, and you gotta come in a little more often. Trying to cheat it by keeping some of that hair there. All right, moving on to your other side. Ugh. Take that out. There. All right. Oh, he's so heavy, guys. He's so heavy. Okay, Mandy, sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's hard to lose your dogs. I lost my 16-year-old. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Mandy. Yes, it is hard. And what was your dog? You said you lost yours. It is so hard. I tell you, we kept him here. Both our dogs are buried in our yard. And we have we bought 2 trees. What are they? Oh, what are they? I'll find the name of those trees. I'll find it. But yeah, and I remember putting Sam, the first one that passed away, was on January 11th. That's when Sam passed away, and we put him in his box with his ball and his blanket. I didn't want it to be cold. It was winter time, so we had to keep him outside. I didn't want it to be cold, and I was feeling guilty that I was putting him out in the cold, which is like, makes no sense. But, you know, he's passed away, but I just didn't want to leave him out in the cold. But I had no choice. So I cried. I was like hanging over the box, crying. Oh my God. I was just thinking of him last night. And then Valentine passed away, a little girl. She passed away on the 13th of March. March 13th. Oh, it's tough. And now we only have 3 pups. 3 pups, and we have 2 cats. And yes, it is tough. And I'm sorry to hear you lost yours also. They stay with us for so long, right? And when they do get to stay with us so long, it's really like losing a family member. Definitely losing a family member. All right, so guys, I'm gonna come back here. Sorry about that. She was a little scruffy black terrier. Aw. I have her ashes, yes. At the side of your bed. Aw. Yes, definitely soulmates. I get that, Mandy. I get it. All right. There's some knotting back there, so what are we going to do about that, guys? We're going to cut it out. So I can see here. Hang on. No. See, he doesn't like that back there. And that tail sure does get in the way. So I'm going to eye it. I'm holding his jewels here, my thumb. Jewels on this side of my thumb. It's there. And I'm going to come cut into the knot. I can see where his skin is, so no worries. I'm cutting into the knot so that when I come in here, they don't like to be brushed back here like that. But if you're just lightly, all right, I think I got it. There you go. Got some more here. So my thumb's there, so I'm not going to catch anything. If I catch something, I'll catch my thumb. There's some matting going on in there. No, this is always so easy.
going on in there. This is tricky, guys. He's got his jewels there. And I'm just memorizing where that skin is. Give me a second, honey. Oh. I'm just gonna come in with a shaver. You know, that's the safest way, I guess. We're gonna do this. And I'm not gonna shave his jewels at all. That can get irritated pretty easy. I'm gonna come and do the same thing. I'm holding his jewels on this side with my finger. See my finger here? I'm pulling them to this side. Okay, so over here, he's safe. So I bump onto my finger. No, it's on my finger. You're okay. All right, let me see this here. Bumping onto my finger, not on the jewels. Okay. All right, so that's done. A lot of talking here. I got a lot of talking here. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go around here. I'm just doing an approx around here because I'm turning around and I'll be able to finish it off. I just want to take some of that off. I'm going to do over here. Always be careful. You don't want to catch the pad with the inside of your scissors here. Focusing on your tip and then, no, you don't. Try to come in at an angle, just as you can. You do the side. Oh. All right, let's get this groom going, guys. Let's get this groom going. Do this whole side here. That. There. I'm gonna come back there and finish it off after. Brush this out. No, no, no. All I'm doing right now is just creating that curve. It's always hard to see in this angle, but I'm creating that curve. And bring this in. I'm being careful. I'm eyeing. I see where that skin is. Skin here. Do the inside. Of course, my fingers are holding his jewels that way, because I'm coming in with the scissors here. I'm going to come and cut all the way down. All the way down. Just got to be really careful there. And the same thing here. I got my thumb or finger here so that I know that I am not going to catch this little pee-pee there. Put that there. Finish it off like this maybe. There. Much better. Alright. This has got to be done. What's that? There. Alright, so scissor over comb a bit. Just a bit. Over here, I'm seeing it's not equal. You got to keep that comb moving, because if you keep cutting in the same spot, you end up with a hole. Side here. That's a lot better. Guys, seriously. You got one nice fluffy puppy. Alright, so that's much better. See? Back in, same thing here. We got to pull all of that hair up. Now, your dog is going to do this for sure. Dogs don't usually like us playing back there, especially the ones who have these little things here. So his jewels are right there. I'm just going to take a little bit off. And if he pulls down, hang on, I'm concentrated. If he pulls down, I don't want to be holding him by his tail. I'm holding his tail up. I'm not holding him up by his tail. You never want to do that. Yeah, sure, it happens. They'll be pulling and pulling. And you got to do your best not to hold them by the tail, like See if I let go, I'm not holding him by his tail. I'm holding his tail up. Different story here. Some groomers like to come in and shave this. Oh wow, I didn't see this a while ago. Use the flea comb, pull the poopers out. See, bring them back up. Bring them back up. And I'm gonna toss the hair to one side, and move that to the other side the best I can. And I'm going to come in and clean that with a baby wipe because I see there's still some poopers that were stained there. I'm just going to try to get some of this out, because you want that whole area to be nice and cleaned out. Ugh. So if you're grooming a dog and you're going, he doesn't want to stay standing. Well, of course he doesn't. He's a dog. He's not a person. Not all dogs comply. You gotta be mentally ready for the struggle. So I'm gonna come in and use baby wipes. Just normal baby wipes. One of these. I usually do this before drying them. But hey, it's fine. Hold him up, not by the tail, just holding the tail up, bringing him back up. Let him stand on his own. If I'm cleaning and I still have some debris on there, you gotta keep cleaning. All right, you didn't want that. Fine, you didn't want it. Once you're done with that, see I had poops on there, so I'm gonna put alcohol on there. And let that sit. So that when another poop comes along, ouch, I won't. I won't be causing any infections. It's cleaned up. Huh. Oh yeah, I remember a while ago I said we're going to finish this off after. Joy, we're almost done with you, honey. Stand. He's good. So he won't want to stand for me. So if he doesn't stand, I'm going to try to hang his tail off the table. What you're hearing is my fingers. I'm combing on top of my fingers. There's another big knot here. So see all the work it took me to do all of this? The client needs to know. Don't get mad at me. I'm just cutting into your... The client needs to know that the next time the dog comes around, if he is too matted or he's too long to do like this, the dog's going to get a full shave down. So I could have shaved him down, but I told him I'd give him a cut. And that's it. I could have called him up and said, hey, I'm not doing this. I'm giving your dog a shave down because he wasn't brushed out properly. That's not what I did. We make choices in life, right? And that's what happened. He's not having this, so... Oh, guys, someone want to come help me? Come help me hold the dog up, please. No, can't be Mother Teresa here. I'm cutting a lot of this out, guys. It's not going to be the best look. I have no choice. This poor pup's tired of being on my table. Yep. Right. There's more here. Oh, darn. Yes, I know. See, I cut a lot off right there. Any more questions here? No. Just let yourself ask any question you want to ask. Tell me how crazy I am to brush out this paw. We're done anyway. We're done. There's only like a knot left. Let's get in there. Use these. Give it a few snips. And there you go. Got it out. It's not my fault this dog's tail wasn't brushed out. Don't blame yourself. One more here, guys. I promise. This is the last one. Please. Please be the last one. Everything else seemed smooth. You really don't want me touching that tail, huh? So he's all smoothed out. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to take the tail, bring it right down to the table. Actually, it's right almost at the tip. So I'm holding this. His tail's underneath. This is only hair here. I'm going to snip that off nice and straight. Stand him up. Up. Split. He won't want to stand for this. I know I'm done with your tail. Just give me a moment. So you guys get to see the real struggle, huh? That's what's going on today. The real struggle. Stand. Wait. When he calms down, come in and do a quick snip. I'm just going to come underneath, do a quick snip. I like to do it a second time because maybe it'll be longer on one side or on the other. See? You just want, stand him up. Wait till he calms down. Wait till he comes down. Right. Okie dokie. What you get for falling in love? Alright, for my sanity, I'm not going to try to make this perfect. That's another thing for your sanity. If it's hot where you're grooming, that's not really good for, you gotta be comfortable, right? And so does the dog need to be comfortable. What's going on there? What happened there? What happened there? Nice. Seriously. Turn you around. And we're going to do his face. We're almost done. This was a long groom, guys. This was such a long groom, and that's all due to, most of it is due to the fact that he was knotted up. And another reason too is because as I'm explaining and showing, of course it takes a little more time. So I'm going to just come take some of this off in the corners here. I like to use these. Sometimes I'll just use the little straight scissors. I'm going to use the straights for right close to his eyelashes. I don't want to get in too close. I like to get in there. Just a second step. Alright, so do that. This. I really want to see your eyes in this thing here. There. We're going to do chin. You getting tired, honey? I'm just going to come in with my straights here. Blot that off. Then use these to kind of soften it up a bit. Pull this forward. Come in with these here. Straight down. We usually take this off. Sorry, honey. Sorry, little honey. Honey bunny. I'm going to go from his nose and come all the way up here. here, and then up here. Pull all this back. All that junk has got to go. Some flat like that. So you got one going to the back of the ear, one going to the front of the ear, and we're going to go here to there. Okay? Here, and then now I'm using my thinners. So I have 3 points here. There, next to the eye, and behind that ear. I could have easily done his ear first, but it's all good. And then I try to blend all of that together. I just want to be sure that when I'm pulling it all back, see there's a knot there. When I'm pulling it all back, get rid of all of that in front of that ear. Okay? And we're eyeballing it. Just make it nice and round, all of that. Okay. Down. I'm going to come behind the ear here. Take all of this junk out. All of that. I'm using my thinner, so you gotta chomp in a few times. Just got some knots there. That's okay. Oh, we're gonna have to bend. Alright. So what I'll do is I'll come in the front here and see all of that. Now I'm gonna make it nice and round from here to the eye. You can see. From here to the eye here. Is that? Alright. So, of course, in the end, I go in and check to see if there's anything hanging out. So I'm going to try this side too. Any questions about the face, let me know. I'm going to go from his nose. I want to take everything that's out in the front here out. Okay. Flip that ear. He's a good guy. He keeps his ear back. He doesn't flip back alone, eh? So I'm going to come in from here to the back of the ear. You seeing that? I usually don't like coming forward towards the face. I'm going to comb all of that back. Get rid of this straight like that. Boom. Keep combing it back. Like that. And now I'm going to come in. After I went from here to here, I'm going to go from here to the top part of the ear. And I need to turn them towards me a little because I need to see what I'm doing. Into the top part of the ear. Now we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to come in with my thinners and come in towards his eye there. Okay, I'm going to do all the way up to there, and come all the way to the back here. Okay, and then see these I snip and pull out. That's why I'm bouncing like that. Like pulling it out. Fluff this up, and I gotta look at it here because I need to make it equal. I need to see both sides. All of this gotta go. I don't want them looking sad. The more you keep this stuff, the more they look sad. Okay. Checking for any questions. You know, he was such a good boy today for his groom. I'm going to pull out these mustache area and I'm going to make a nice round it out all the way to the corner of his eye there. The same thing, round it out to the corner of his eye here. Whoa, watch out. Fluff out some more. Maybe around the corners here, all the way to the top. Corners here. What's that black stuff? It's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Okay, come back underneath. Now I want all of this to come around to the side of his face like that. A nice half moon. Half circle. Look how calm he is. I just keep my thumb here and he's not saying anything. All right.
It's not that bad, so let's do the ear. All they want is a contoured ear. So the contoured ear, it doesn't have any brushing to do. Alright, contour his ear. Little flap out. Try to keep it low. Because if I cut like this, when I bring it down, the hair doesn't lay flat, lay right. Toss your head. I'm only tossing your head. Hang on. I got scissors in my hand. See the flap is right here, the ear leather. So I'm just taking about, half of what, not even half of what he had. And I'll come in and do a nice round tip here. My fingers are at the tip. Same thing here. I'm going to stand for this. And I'm going to keep the ear down. I know where that ear leather is. I'm holding it. Okay. Take that. Come in with really soft thinners. It's really soft. And try to create a nice soft edge here. Hold the tip. Same thing on this side. Nice soft edge. Now I'm going to pull all of this hair up. Make sure you see this. All of that hair up. All of that junk's got to go. And I come in this way. Just go around the ear like this, top. Pull it all back. Remember guys, this is not a show dog. This is a family pet. Family pet. On. This is just how I go about doing my grooming. Everyone does their ears differently. This is just one way to go. I'm not saying it's the right way, not saying it's the wrong way. I'm just saying that's how I do it. This is softer tip here. See, these have more teeth. The more you got teeth on your thinners, the softer the look. Usually you want to kind of finish off your cuts. You need to snip, 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 because it doesn't take a lot off. It just softens the edges. So you need to soften the edge here. Let's do this ear. We're getting there, guys. We are. Definitely. And you guys are troopers. For those of you who stayed with me the whole time, wow, thank you so, so much. You have no idea what that means to me. But I actually have people who want to see my work, who want to hang out with me. And I'd like to get to know you guys best I can. Create a community. I've been here on YouTube since October 20th, actually. October 20th. My sister's birthday. And that sister passed away a few years back. And I think of her lots. It's just funny that I opened my YouTube on her birthday without realizing it was her birthday though. I didn't realize that. Right, so. Okay. All right, guys. I think we've got a done deal here. Let's have a look. Of course, I'm gonna have to go around, and there will be sticky outies. I'm gonna go around his body and get this done. Gotta start his little brother there. See, this isn't equal here. So we're never done, right? We're never done. And then you just see stuff. It's like, okay, yeah, there. Okay, yeah, there. Oh, yeah, that one. That part. Go a little shorter here. And then he'll shake. And it's like, oh, no. What's that doing there? In the end, like this, guys, that's all what it's about, right? Just what you don't like, you get rid of. There's no set law. It's just eyeballing it. There is no set law. Well, one set law is to be good to the pups, be patient. Remember, sanity before vanity, right? All right, so I think this is not bad. I'm just gonna still go around and finish off sticky outies that I see. And I'm gonna get started on his brother. I wanna thank you guys so much for being here with me today and for being so patient. It was a long room. Was it, Blue? Was it a long room? So Blue, thanks you also. And I am here every Wednesday, 10 a.m., live groom, and Mondays and Fridays. I upload a video at 8 a.m. This is all Eastern time, by the way. I upload a new video Mondays and Fridays. And so yeah, thank you for being here. I'm gonna try to see if I know how to stop it. The last time I didn't know how to stop the live stream. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video, or maybe even next week when I do my live. Hang on. Start poll. I don't want to start poll. There you go. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Bye, guys. Bye.